राधे राधे आप सभी को। चलिए अब हम एडमिशन से रिलेटेड प्रीलिम्स के क्वेश्चन डिस्कस कर लेते हैं। आप एक बात याद रखना, हर क्वेश्चन को रिपीट करने के बाद मैं 1 सेकंड के लिए रुकूंगा, जिससे कि आप खुद से भी इस क्वेश्चन को आंसर करने की कोशिश कर सकें। ओके, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। एडमिशंस ए मस्ट बी इन राइटिंग, मस्ट बी ओरल, कैन बी ईदर ओरल और इन राइटिंग, मस्ट बी ओरल एंड इन राइटिंग बोथ। तो आंसर क्या है? एडमिशन कैन बी ईदर ओरल और इन राइटिंग। Second question, which of the following statement is correct? Admission could be oral only, admission could be documentary only, admission could be oral or documentary, admission are conclusive proof of the matters admitted. The answer is C. Admission could be oral or documentary. Next question, which of the following statement is correct? Admission is acknowledging any right of liability under civil law made A. Orally before a judicial authority, B. In writing before a notary, C. By conduct and document as well as in orally but not in electronic form, D. By conduct orally or in writing or contained in electronic form. तो इसका आंसर क्या है? आंसर इज D. Next question, which of the following section of the Indian Evidence Act defines admission? तो आंसर इज Section 17. Next question, an admission under Section 17 of the Indian Evidence Act is only an oral statement, only a documentary statement, an oral, documentary or statement contained in electronic form. तो आंसर क्या है? आंसर इज C. Next question, under the provision of the Indian Evidence Act, admission and confession have the same meaning, admission and confession have the different meaning, admission are a matter of criminal trial, confession are a matter in civil trial. So what is the answer here? Answer is B. Admission and confession have different meaning. Next, which one of the following statement is true? Admission are conclusive proof of the matter admitted, not conclusive proof of the matter but may operate as estoppel under certain provision of the Indian Evidence Act. C. Conclusive proof of the matter admitted and always operate as estoppel. D. Not conclusive proof of the matter. The answer is B. Not conclusive proof of the matter but may operate as estoppel under certain provision of the Indian Evidence Act given under Section 31. Next question, which of the following statement is correct? Admission may be oral, documentary or contained in electronic form. Admission is by documentary proof only. Admission are conclusive proof of the matters admitted. Admission include admission by conduct. The answer is admission may be oral, documentary or contained in an electronic form. Next question, an admission is a statement that may be in oral form only, electronic form only, in documentary form only or all of the above. The answer is D. Next, which of the following section was amended by IT Act 2000? Section 6, 17, 32 or 41? The answer is Section 17. Next, under Section 17, the admission is written, oral, both written or oral, none of the above. The answer is both written or oral. Next, admission according to the Indian Evidence Act includes statement made by expressly referred person, second, agent of the party to proceeding authorized to make the statement, third, person whose liability must be proved, fourth, person from whom the party derived his interest in the subject matter. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 only, 2 3 4 only, 1 and 4 only. तो आंसर क्या है? आंसर इज 1 2 3 4 A. Next, who can make an admission under Indian Evidence Act? Witness to a proceeding, third party, a party to a proceeding or the court? तो कौन कर सकता है एडमिशन इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट में? पार्टी टू अ प्रोसीडिंग। नेक्स्ट, अंडर विच सेक्शन एडमिशन इज डिफाइंड? 17, 18, 20, 21। तो आंसर इज 17। नेक्स्ट, टर्म एडमिशन इन इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट इन्वॉल्व्स कंसेंट, सबमिशन, एग्रीमेंट और नन ऑफ द अबव। आंसर इज डी, none of the above. Next, give the correct answer. All the admission are confession, but all the confession are not admission. A, the statement is correct. B, the statement is incorrect. C, the statement is partly correct and partly incorrect. Fourth, all of the above statement are incorrect. तो आंसर क्या है इसका? आंसर इज A, the statement is correct. Next, admission by agent are admissible in civil proceeding only if the agent has the authority to make admission. Second, admissible in civil proceeding under all circumstances. Third, never admissible in criminal proceeding. तो क्या आंसर है इसका? आंसर इज D, both A and C. Next, admission binds the maker insofar as it relates to A, facts, B, question of law, C, both question of facts and law, D, neither A nor B. तो आंसर क्या है इसका? आंसर इज A, facts. The term admission is defined in the Indian Evidence Act in section 17. Admission is, चलिए इसका आंसर आप खुद से करेंगे, काफ़ी बार हम इसको रिपीट कर चुके हैं, अच्छा है आपकी यहीं कहीं प्रैक्टिस भी हो जाएगी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, एडमिशन मीन्स statement made before court, statement made in a document, statement suggesting inference as to any fact in issue, none of the above. The answer is C, statement suggesting inference as to any fact in issue. Next, what is evidentiary value of admission? Unimportant, conclusive proof, as estoppel or binding. Answer is as estoppel. Next question, which of the following admission is no evidence? A, an admission by one of the several defendants in a suit against another defendant. B, an admission by a guardian ad litem against a minor. C, an admission by one of the partners of a firm against the firm or other partners. D, only A and B. The answer is D, only A and B. Next question, which of the following statement is not correct regarding admission under section 17 of Indian Evidence Act? तो क्वेश्चन क्या है? Which of the following statement is not correct? तो प्लीज आप ऐसी स्टेटमेंट को बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ा करिए. नॉट करेक्ट, इनकरेक्ट, फॉल्स. A, admission operate as a waiver of proof. B, admission is a statement which is necessarily against one's own interest. C, a statement which suggests some inference as to any fact in issue or relevant fact may be admission. And D, it is generally irrelevant as to whom an admission is made. तो आंसर क्या है इसका? आंसर इज D, it is generally irrelevant as to whom an admission is made. Next question, under Indian Evidence Act, admission can be made by party to the suit, a counsel of the party, person interested in subject matter, all of the above. The answer is D, all of the above. Next, which one cannot make admission? A, agent of parties. B, person from whom parties have derived interest. C, admission by co-defendant. D, those person who have been made umpire by parties to the case. तो आंसर क्या है इसका? आंसर इज C, admission by co-defendant. Next, which of the following statement is irrelevant? A, admission made by a party interested in subject matter. B, admission by an agent of a party to the proceeding. C, admission made by a party having pecuniary interest. And D, admission made by a party who has not been expressly referred to by a party to a suit. The answer is D, admission made by a party who has not been expressly referred to party by a suit. Next question, the question is whether a horse sold by A to B is sound. A says to B, go and ask C. C knows all about it. C's statement is an admission, not an admission, a confession, a presumption. तो आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? सी स्टेटमेंट इज एन एडमिशन. The question is whether horse sold by A to B is sound. A says to B, go and ask C. C knows all about it. C's statement is again admission. Next, admission made by party are evidence against previous in estate, previous in law, previous in blood or all of the above. तो आंसर क्या है इसका? आंसर इज ए, प्रीवियस इन एस्टेट. चलिए अब कन्फेशन से रिलेटेड पीटी के कुछ क्वेश्चन को डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. नंबर 1, असर्शन. एक्स्ट्रा जुडिशियल कन्फेशन इफ वॉलेंटली कैन बी रिलाइड अपॉन with other evidence. Reason, extrajudicial confession is a weak piece of evidence. Quotes, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. B, both A and R are true but R is not a correct explanation of A. C, A is true but R is false. And D, A is false but R is true. तो क्या आंसर है इसका? आंसर इज A. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next, the term judicial confession means it is made before a PO, it is caused by inducement, threat or promise, it is made before any court officer, or D, it is made before a magistrate. तो क्या आंसर है इसका? बताइए. इट इज मेड बिफोर एनी कोर्ट और ऑफिसर या फिर इट इज मेड बिफोर अ मजिस्ट्रेट? तो आंसर इज डी, इट इज मेड बिफोर अ मजिस्ट्रेट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, पलविंदर कौर वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ पंजाब इज रिलेटेड टू विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग? ए, लीडिंग क्वेश्चंस, बी, सेकेंडरी एविडेंस, सी, कन्फेशन एंड डी, एडमिशन. तो आंसर क्या है? आंसर इज सी, कन्फेशन. Next, extrajudicial confession means a confession made before the magistrate in the court, to the police officer, to the doctor, none of the above, or both B and C. तो क्या आंसर है इसका? आंसर इज E, both B and C. Next, confession can be result of self-talk. Communication of confession to another person is not necessary was held in the case of, किस केस में हेल्ड किया गया था? आंसर इज सी, साहू वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ यूपी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, स्टेट ऑफ यूपी वर्सेस दियोमान उपाध्याय इज कंसर्न विद कॉन्स्पिरेसी, एस्ट्रोपल, कन्फेशन और प्रिजम्पशन. तो आंसर क्या है? आंसर इज बी, कन्फेशन. अब चलिए एडमिशन और कन्फेशन से रिलेटेड हम मेंस के क्वेश्चन डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. एक्सप्लेन एडमिशन एंड कन्फेशन. Distinguish between the two to establish how far they are admissible in the court as an evidence. What is confession? Distinguish between judicial and extrajudicial confession. Discuss the evidentiary value of extrajudicial confession. Third, what is the purpose of confession under the criminal law and under what circumstances it can be made? Also state the relevancy of confessional statement of an accused in narco-analysis test undergone by him voluntarily. Fourth, A is accused of the murder of B. A wrote a letter addressed to his friend C stating that he had committed that crime. The letter fell into the hands of a police officer. Are the contents of this letter relevant as evidence against A? बताइए. चलिए अब रिट्रैक्टेड कन्फेशन से रिलेटेड प्लेम्स के क्वेश्चन डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. नंबर 1, अ रिट्रैक्टेड कन्फेशन ए कैन बी मेड सोनली द बेसिस ऑफ कन्विक्शन. बी, कैनॉट बी मेड सोनली द बेसिस ऑफ कन्विक्शन अंडर एनी सर्कमस्टेंसेस. सी, कैनॉट बी मेड सोनली द बेसिस ऑफ कन्विक्शन अनलेस द सेम इज corroborated. और डी, बोथ ए एंड सी आर इनकरेक्ट. तो क्या आंसर है इसका? आंसर इज सी, cannot be made solely the basis of conviction unless the same is corroborated. Next, what is the meaning of retracted confession? Confession which is subsequently confirmed. कन्फेशन विच इज सब्सिक्वेंटली अश्योर्ड, कन्फेशन विच इज सब्सिक्वेंटली रिजाइल्ड, और नन ऑफ द अबव। तो क्या आंसर है इसका? कन्फेशन विच इज सब्सिक्वेंटली रिसाइल्ड। ओके, अब चलिए रिट्रैक्टेड कन्फेशन से रिलेटेड मेंस के क्वेश्चन डिस्कस कर लेते हैं। राइट अ शॉर्ट नोट ऑन रिट्रैक्टेड कन्फेशन। सीधा उठा के आपसे पूछ लिया जाएगा कि रिट्रैक्टेड कन्फेशन के बारे में लिखिए। नेक्स्ट, डिस्कस द एविडेंशियल वैल्यू ऑफ रिट्रैक्टेड कन्फेशन। तो इन दोनों क्वेश्चन का आंसर करिए आप। तो ये थे हमारे इस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड प्रीलिम्स और मेंस के क्वेश्चन। आपको इन क्वेश्चन को एक बार नहीं, दो बार नहीं, कम से कम 3 बार रिवाइज करना है, जिससे सारे के सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर आपके माइंड में अच्छे से सेट हो जाएं। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो। जय हिंद, जय भारत।